Hi everybody, Lori here from Unique in the Creek. How is everybody? I'm just going to pull you guys up if I can. There we go. So I did post something that I was going to go live at 8 o'clock, but something's come up and I won't be able to go live at 8 o'clock. So, hi Peggy. How are you? Hi David Franklin. Hi everybody. No. So, yeah, so something came up. I have to do something with my daughter, my oldest daughter. So, I'm just going to jump on now and show you guys. Hi Chris Howery. How are you? Hi Carla. Hi Teresa from South Carolina. I got a lot of questions and asking for tutorials on the tablecloth wreath I made. If you guys remember, it was it looked red, but it was actually a bright coral, and the picture just wasn't getting it the color it was. But I was getting a lot of messages on how I did it. So I did buy more tablecloths when I did buy that one, and these are the dollar store tablecloths, okay? And last year I made one too, and they're actually quite fun. You're not having to worry about frays and everything. It's very inexpensive. So the one I'm doing right now is, and they have great ones this year from Dollar Tree. Hey Mish, how are ya? Hi Deb from Georgia. Hi everybody. So I'm using this tablecloth. This tablecloth is from Dollar Tree, and it is so cute. It's flamingos. Okay, it's a great print. It does have a really thin flannel back, so it's not really thick, but it's very good. It's easy to work with. And I'm using that, and you can also get a nice pink of the same tablecloth that matches, and make yourself a wonderful wreath. I did a tablecloth wreath last year, like a Hawaiian one, and I put a few of them around my pool, and they were so fun to look at. It was just very Hawaiian and beachy looking. So I thought I would show you guys, since Dollar Tree has some really cool prints now. But like I said, I'm using these two prints, so just a solid and a flamingo. Okay, really cute. $1. I'll show you the packaging. So this is what the packaging looks like when you go to Dollar Tree. It just says a Piva with flannel backing. And these colors and the prints you'll find in where the summer accessories and stuff are. I keep forgetting, and I just grabbed a couple off the shelf, and they were round ones. And it doesn't matter, because you can make your squares still with the round ones. But if you remember, try and look for the oblong ones. So they're square, and you won't have any rounded corners, because I have some rounded corners that I can't use anymore. Like, well, I could still use a piece on this one, but you see this piece at the top I wouldn't be able to use. Now if I had bought the correct one, which was either the square or the oblong, get the oblong, more bang for your buck. And it comes on different sizes. So if you can find the 52 by 108, you can make 2 wreaths out of one tablecloth. So, and on the front, it does say where it is. So this one is an actual oval one. It's 52 by 70, which it's only $1. So I wasn't going to return it to get the oblong one, because it's just not worth it. Not for $1. So I bought these two. And I just happened to have, I don't know how it matched so well, but I just happened to have this sign, and I bought this sign from Craft Outlet a bit ago, not too long ago, about a month ago, and it matches the sign on my tablecloth perfectly. So if you wanted to hang this outside, say on your fence, or somewhere really nice, and you bought this tablecloth to put on your table or whatever, you would have a flower and the tablecloth, and I think they have napkins, and they have dishes and stuff. You could do your whole outside patio course I didn't shut that off. You can do your whole outside patio all matching with actual flowers on your fence that match your decor for out there. So that's just really fun. So it's like the fabric, you know, I made a fabric flower the other day, and if you use the flat sheet from your bedroom set, you can make a flower to match your bedroom set. I also am going to add, I happen to have this really cute ribbon that I bought with the sign. So I'm going to use a little bit of this just to add some more flamingos into it. I am using the flower board. Now I had all kinds of ribbons. I had this ribbon, which would look cute. I have this ribbon, but I didn't want it to go too much. So I think I'm going to keep it simple, but you can add whatever you want to yours. But I'm just going to use this ribbon, and where I'm going to use this ribbon is, I started a couple just to see what it would look like. So I'm going to use one ribbon on every other on the section number 1. So I'm going to do a ribbon with pink, skip a ribbon, so just pink, ribbon, pink, all the way around. And then these inside ones on number 2, I am going to do just the flamingo print. Okay, where did you guys go? Facebook's been so screwy these days. Yeah, I lost everybody.
Still see you.
Yeah, you can still see me. I just lost the. Yeah, flamingos are hot this year. They're really popular. Flamingos and pineapples, and I don't know if they had pineapple there. They had Hawaiian. So if you have a Hawaiian theme thing coming up, you can make some really cute, inexpensive decor for your party if you're doing a Hawaiian party or something. And the nice thing is, if you make a few flowers and you don't want any more Hawaiian, you can just cut it off because it's $1. So if you cut it off and reuse the board and make another flower, so you did have party decor, and then you can change it and make a sunflower or something to put on your front door. So it's pretty versatile and kind of cool. Okay. So what I did is I did show you guys how I cut it on a tutorial before. I cut my pieces 11 by 11. I just wanted them a little bit bigger than the 10 by 10, and usually when we do 10 by 10, it's because the actual roll of mesh is 10 by 10. But since it doesn't matter, you know, we don't have to stick to 10 inch, I liked 11 because then when you scrunch it up, and you fold it, you actually have 5-inch petals, because when you scrunch it up and fold it, you lose some of those inches. So if you do 11 inch and give about an inch for folding, you get nice 5-inch petals. So I cut 16 of the flamingo pattern, and this is going to be also flamingo pattern, so that's row 3, so that's another 8, so that's 16 plus 8 is 24. And then I'm going to do 8 in section number 4, and I'm going to put ribbons. And then my sign, I am going to mount my sign. I know I'm going to move to the craft basement. I'm just too lazy right now. I'm going to mount my sign right to the center here, and you'll see all my tablecloths coming out. I might add some hibiscus. I bought these hibiscus when I was at the dollar store too. You know, they're not the greatest quality, but they're really cute, especially if you're going to put it outside and you don't want to put like $10 hibiscus in a wreath that's going to actually go outside, because, you know, the flowers will ruin. These were $1, and they're just hibiscus, and they had all different colors. So I might stick a few hibiscus in there just to give it more of a Hawaiian look. I don't know. I just was going to show you guys how I'm folding my petals. So I'll show you quickly how I cut my fabric, or my tablecloth. I'm trying to use unconventional materials to show you guys things. So if you can't get deco mesh or something, there's always fabric, there's always tablecloth, there's burlap, there's all kinds of stuff that you can use. Although deco mesh is pretty much is a good one, but if you're doing if you're going to a pool party and you want to bring something to the pool party for a gift, make one of these tablecloth flowers. like not expensive, and all the guests will be like floored, and I can guarantee you're gonna get some orders at the pool party. Okay, so this one is oval. Like I said, get the square one. So you're just gonna open it up. So there's my rounded part at the end here. So I'm...
How many cloths did it take?
Pardon?
How many cloths did it take?
Oh, I'm just using one of the flamingo and one pink. I have green here, and I'm just going to show you. I'm not going to use the green, but I'm just going to show you guys how I cut it really easy. So I have a big cutting mat here, and I have this. Usually when you buy a cutting mat, it usually comes with one of these measuring things. I find this really handy, especially these long ones, because I've been using it a lot lately since I've been doing, you know, fabric flowers and stuff like that. It is just easier to work with. Okay, so you just get your fabric. Now I don't know why my board or my cutting mat has the numbers at the 1 inch here. So I just line it up so I can see the numbers. But so when I'm going to cut 11 inches, I'm going to go at the 12 because I have that inch space here. So, and then I'm going to cut 2 of them. So I'm going to cut it at the 22. Where's my rotary cutter? You can use your rotary cutter, you can use electric scissors. Actually, maybe I'll do my electric scissors. Okay, I'm just going to line up my ruler thing at the 22. Take my electric scissors, and I just followed it right up. Oop, I didn't get all the layers though. Now, if you do have electric scissors, these cut through like butter, and you do it really fast. But the rotary cutter works too. Mine's dull. I keep forgetting to go buy a blade, so you can hear the... Hi, everybody. Yes, we're using tablecloths, and they are from Dollar Tree, and this is the brand. And the ones I'm using, the bright colored ones and stuff, I found in like the summer decor section of the Dollar Tree. Okay, so now we're going to go at 12 inches because I want my square at 11. And I'll show you with the rotary cutter how I do it too, wherever it went. And eventually my craft dungeon is clean, and I'm going to move down there, but I'm probably going to do it tomorrow. So you just cut across 12. Okay, so you can see it's just as easy, and I'm cutting quite a few pieces right now. There's a few layers here, and then I'm going to cut 11. So I'm going to put my measuring thing right on the 11 and just cut right up. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces on this side, and then 4 pieces on this side. So I just cut 8 pieces, enough for 1 row already. So it's not hard to cut your pieces. Okay, it's quite easy, especially if you have the right tools. Then it does make it a little easier. Now this one's going to have a fold, so I will have to open it up. It came with my cutting mat. So, but you can buy them at all the craft stores and Joann's Fabrics and stuff. I find it really handy. So I'm just cutting up. Now I'll probably use this for a different wreath. I'm gonna stick with the pinks. But this will go good with the, this green, lime green will go good with the Hawaiian one, the Hawaiian tablecloth I have. But they also have one that's got sea creatures on them, and what else did they have? All kinds. So stop at your Dollar Tree and stock up, and make sure you get the rectangle ones. If they don't have the rectangle ones, the round ones do work, but if you get a rectangle one, you can get more pieces, more bang for your buck. Now this and this ribbon would be really cute. But I'm going to keep it simple with just plain pinks, but you guys can have as much fun as you want with these. But that is how you cut your tablecloth. Okay. Now I have already done mine. So I have all my pieces. I got my sign, and my sign came from Craft Outlet. Now I believe they have round dessert plates in this actual print. You could even probably mount one of those dessert plates if you want on the middle. You know, it's totally up to you. This one I happen to have already, and it's going to match perfectly. So, and I'm going to show you how to mount it. We're going to mount it so it's not squishing my wreath down, and I'm going to cut a piece of styrofoam. And this styrofoam too is actually from the Dollar Tree. And I usually get 3 pieces out of it to mount signs. And if you're using Gorilla Glue or E6000 or something like that, once you mount the sign and it dries and everything, that sign doesn't come off. So it's a pretty cool little technique. And you just mount it, the styrofoam, right on the center of your board. Obviously this is a little high, and that's why I'm going to cut it down. And then you would mount the styrofoam on the back of your frame. And you really don't have to wire it. You can put some wire in it, but I'm not gonna. I'm very confident with the glue. I've never had problems, so. And like I said, I'm going to be using this cute little flamingo just for a few tails to give it some little bit of flamingo-ness. I don't know if that's a word. Okay, let's get this started.
That's not paper.
What?
Tablecloth, not paper.
No, it's not paper. It almost looks like a tissue paper, but it's actually plastic. It's a PVA plastic tablecloth. So it's for use outside. So that's why when I made some outside, they lasted all summer, and I just sprayed them, even though it's fabric spray. If you spray this, the color will stay as well.
Actually, the ones stayed out there all winter. I'm just throwing them out now because they were made on the wood board. And the wood board, but
is the tablecloth one still out there?
The tablecloth ones were still.
Really?
The petals and everything were okay on them. It's the board because it was made on the wood board.
So did the colors fade or anything? I haven't gone back there yet.
You know what? I didn't study the colors really good.
They just said our we left them out there all winter and everything, and he said they're still up there. So I'll have to go down out and inspect that. That's pretty cool. Okay.
Do you want me to go down?
Yeah, let's go down now. So I'm going to do row number 1 right now, and I'm going to put my hanging zip tie in. So on row number 1, you'll see these indented holes, and that's the actual top of your board. So if you're doing anything that needs to be symmetrical or whatever, this is always the top because that's where our hanger is going to go. And I just put a zip tie in. You can use anything. You can use ribbon, string, twine, whatever you want. I use zip ties. That way it's not going to really break. I have my zip tie in backwards. And, oh no, I didn't. And it's weatherproof as well. And I always have them handy, so I'm not looking around for my twine or anything. And I'm just going to snip this off. All right, so we have our hanger ready. Okay, and we're going to start with section 1. Now section 1, oh my God. I didn't put my do not disturb in. Hi Evelyn and Karen, Peggy. Hi everybody. Hi Zena. How are you? So I'm going to put my zip tie in here. One second. Thirsty. Oh, you can hear my phone going off in there. Okay. So the outside hole is going to be done differently than the rest of the board. Okay. You're going to put your zip tie just in through the outside hole. That's number 1, and you'll see there's numbers on there, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you can actually make your pattern. Where is my pattern paper? There it is. Now this isn't the pattern because this is pretty simple, so I didn't really need a pattern. But on our website, you can print one of these out and actually make yourself a pattern to follow. And that way you can figure out how many pieces you're going to need to cut, where you're going to put what, and you can write it in the little legend down here. And it's really good if you're teaching as well, that you can give each of your students one of these maps with the markings on them, and that way if you're not handy, they can just refer to the paper and probably figure it out themselves. So I really like this thing. I didn't do one for this because this one's really simple. But that is available to you on our website, and it is under where the frames are. So if you would go to the flower frame, and if you click shop now and then click the flower frame, that PDF is in there. And if you download it to your computer, you can print as many as you want. Okay? And I think we have one for the tree, and we have one for the horse. We don't have one for the character because there's not too many holes in the character that you need to really figure it out. Okay, so these outside section number 1, they are going to be just like a sun petal, ruffle up the center. And I found with the tablecloth, it's slippery, especially on this plastic. And every time I was trying to scrunch, it was moving all over the place. So I found getting just something heavy. I was using just my zip tie container, but it kept falling over and my zip ties kept coming out. And I forgot I had one of these bookends. So I just put the bookend at the corner here, and it kind of holds my tablecloth in place while I scrunch up, and makes a big difference because it was sliding everywhere. So what I'm going to do, I'll show that. I'm going to turn your square, turn it into a diamond shape, and we're going to go from this corner to this corner, just like a sunflower. Now, I'm going to put this on there because it does slide, and you're going to, as you're pushing up, you kind of want to make a nice pleat. So you can squish and pull out so it pleats really nice. So much easier to work with than Deco Mesh too. I really like making these ones. And not to mention, it's so cheap. Okay, so this is what you have. Our petal. So it's this petal is usually used a lot for sunflowers. So I'm going to put a clip on that. And then this one, because I'm going to skip every other one, this one I'm actually going to put a ribbon in. So I cut my ribbon at 12 inches. You can cut it longer if you want. I didn't really need a 14-inch one. What's the matter?
Mary Lou's post there, she says, I printed out your template and laminated it. I use a dry erase marker so I can clean it and use it again.
Oh, good idea. I don't know if you guys heard that, but she
posted it.
Oh, did she post it? Good. That's a great idea.
Size of petals? Sorry.
These are 11 by 11, so you can cut them at 10 by 10, whatever you want. I just, I wanted each side to be 5 inches, so I did it at 11. That way it gives an inch for the fold in. And it'll make a bigger wreath, right? And then my ribbon I'm cutting, I'm just using just this ribbon. I'm not doing it too funky. And I cut this at 12 inches. Usually I cut my ribbons 12 to 14 inches, depending what I'm doing. This one, we don't want to go overkill, so I'm just doing 12-inch ones. So you have your zip tie in this hole here. You're going to take your center where you have, I had my clothespin. I'm going to put my ribbon on here, and I'm going to zip this up. Okay, and before you zip it really tight, make sure everything's nice and neat. All right, and pull it tight. There we go. And then we'll do our ribbons pretty afterwards, but you can curl it out and stuff like that. Okay, so then this next one, right here, I'm just going to do a simple pink one. Now the ribbon won't be waterproof, but if you're not using a ton of ribbon, which I'm not worried about, you know, by the end of the summer, if I have to snip off everything and throw it in the garbage. I really didn't use a lot of material, so it won't make me cry. And then I would probably clip everything off and make myself a Christmas wreath or something, or a fall mum. So you can reuse it. So this one's just pink. So I needed 8 pink and 8 pink on for row number 4. So I had cut 16. I did cut 16 petals. Or 16 pieces of pink, sorry. looks so brighter on my computer. Okay, I'm gonna clothespin this just till I'm ready to do my ribbon in there. So I want to make sure I'm at the halfway. So I just fold it over and you can see the seam and just kind of pinch it up and turn it up this way. All right, now you're gonna put your tablecloth and your ribbon and zip it up. Oh, thank you, Donna. Oh, Jan, I'm your hero. I'm far from a hero, honey. I do love to teach you guys, though. Because you guys don't understand the thrill I get when I see you guys posting on Unique Wreath Makers. And the stuff that you post, I got goosebumps. When you post it, and I know I had a little bit of something to do with that beautiful, you know, design you did, that I got goosebumps again. It really does make me, that makes my day. Like, I just love the fact that I can say, oh, I had a little part of that. Hopefully. Who did?
Angie.
Oh, who's Angie?
Angie,
oh, Angie, what's your page, hon? I don't remember. I usually like to go in and pop in and say hi on everybody's lives. So you need to get your page so I can come in and say hi to everybody. Yeah, the tablecloth, I did it, like I said, I did it last year too. And I really loved the look of it, especially around my pool. Because the colors are really fun. And like I said, by the end of the summer, if the wreath looks like crap, no biggie. You only spent a couple dollars to make it and you can reuse the board. So you turn it over, snip it all off, throw it in the garbage, and start again. So.
Craft House of Wreath.
Pardon?
Craft House of Wreath.
Craft House of Wreath. I've never even heard. Oh, I'll have to go and check your page out. All right, so this one we're going to put a ribbon in. And I even bought this sign and this ribbon like months ago before I even knew that Dollar Tree had these. So if you guys are thinking of doing a workshop for some people in your community or your, you know, trailer park or whatever, great idea. Okay, because we all know Deco Mesh is a bit expensive, but we're running out of colors to choose from for summer because everybody's buying it up. So that's why I'm kind of thinking outside the box and doing different materials, you know, unconventional materials. So you have a little bit more to choose from. So I will probably be doing one of these at my trailer park because I usually do a workshop at least once a year. I didn't do anything last year because I didn't even make it to my trailer park last year. Hey. This year we are going. What, honey?
Monkey called me a troublemaker.
Monkey? He's not a troublemaker. He's a cute boy. It is not tissue paper, Inez. It is plastic tablecloth from Dollar Tree. And it's got a very small hint of a flannel backing. So it's not super thick like normal, you know, outdoor tablecloths. And you find this in the seasonal section. So in the fall, they actually have the fall ones too with, you know, maple leaves and stuff on them. So you can do it year round, even Christmas.
Are they 6 or 8?
What's that?
Size?
I think today we're using 6-inch. I usually use 6 or 8-inch, whatever I have in stock in the warehouse. And that's what was in stock. Okay, so we have row 1 done. And row 2, we are going to do just a little bit of a different petal. Now this is, oh, let's snip off all these tails. Now I snip off my tails and I got a little bucket or bowl thing. I just throw the tails in and then when I'm done I just dump it all in the garbage.
Now she called me a goober. I know she does it with love though.
She's a goober. He's a goober. He is a goober.
She says it with love.
She says it with love. We love our monkey. Sorry, I need a drink again. I went to the doctor's today and I hate going to the doctors. This is the second time I went and my blood pressure's been skyrocketed. So I got a warning today because I guess I'm getting old, you know. And he says that right in front of Lolly. Lolly laughs. So I have to change some eating habits. I have to de-stress myself. That is like the main thing. And yeah. So I went grocery shopping and I bought all natural, good foods. I'm going to try not to eat after 6 o'clock, which is really hard for me because I love my downtime is when I go to bed. I like to watch my Housewives of whatever, usually Bravo TV, and I like to snack, and that's my relaxing time. Well, I guess I can't do that anymore. So I have to be good and try and get my blood pressure down because it really, like, I've been complaining about chest pains for a couple weeks now. I chalked it up to stress, which it was stress, but he said next time if I go to him, and when I go to him and if my blood pressure's high again, then I have to go on some medicine. And I have enough medicine in my body that I don't need anymore. Okay, I know I was talking while I did this. I will show you what I did. So I just did a Dean Michael petal. Now, if you don't know what a Dean Michael petal is, it's just another form of a way you can do a sunflower petal. Now, you can also do ruffles with this, meaning you can just scrunch it up, get your piece of square, scrunch it up the middle, okay? And then where you fold it, you can just stick the fold part right into your zip tie, and you can make it like a ruffle kind of petal. That's really pretty too. This one I don't know. This pattern reminded me of Hawaiian, which reminded me of like a flower. So that's why I'm just doing like almost like a flower type thing with a sign in the middle. So I'm not going to actually have a center, which you can easily do a center. I'm actually going to do, leave at the door. It's a pickup. Okay, so you're going to take your square. Okay, you're going to fold it in a diamond. What are you doing? Oh. Sorry. We'll just wait. Okay, so you're going to fold this in half. Okay, you almost got like a handkerchief kind of thing or a triangle. And again, I put something heavy at the top. So what I've done, I haven't gone quite to the end, because you can match these up. I like to slide it just down just a little bit. Put something heavy at the end. And I'm going to fold this corner just up like this. Hopefully you guys can see that. And I'm going to scrunch along the bottom. Now this technique is much, much easier to do with the tablecloth than it is poly burlap. Because this is one of the main petals poly burlap is known for, or that you use. But the tablecloth is a lot easier because it's not as thick. And you just want to go across the bottom. And you make a nice little petal like this. Now you can see I have the petal in the back is just a little bit smaller because I want it to look like one uniform petal. Okay? But it is 2 petals. So if I only did one of these, you could probably see through it, but because I have it on the other side, and it just makes a big, nice petal. So, and that's all we're going to do on section 2. We're going to go around and you zip it right in and clip it off. So we're going to do section 2 or row 2 with these petal folds all the way around.
Yeah, UITC hats. That'd be a cool idea.
UITC hats.
Yeah. Melissa says you need UITC hats.
We need. Lori is great. Lori is amazing.
We need a cruise.
We need a cruise. Okay, again, I got something heavy on the end. And it took me a while to figure out, it's like, how am I going to stop this from sliding all over? And then it just hit me like, duh. I just grabbed my zip tie container and it's like, oh, that works perfect. Because if you try and slide it up, it'll keep moving on you and you won't get nice pleats that you do. And I just kind of take that corner and wrap it. And then we have a petal. And if you make it nice and pleated and you put it in, it looks nice and neat. And that's basically it. That's what we're going to do for the rest of the flower. So this is going to be, row 4 is going to have just pink, and we're going to put some more, what is it, flamingos, and then we're going to mount the sign just above so it doesn't squish down all our petals. I think it's going to look pretty cute. Now you can do this and you can do like a pink or a green center, just like you do for the flowers. Totally up to you. We're trying to set up the cruise for all of us. That would be a lot of fun. Yeah, the plastic tablecloth came from Dollar Tree. Now this one wasn't perfectly square, but that's okay. Like I said, if I can get a full summer out of this flower by the pool, I'll be totally happy. And I don't know if you guys seen, I was really quite impressed. My our factory, the people that manufacture our boards, because I've always said, like, what? I know our boards were made with like yogurt containers and really weird stuff. So he actually sent me a blurb that I can send to you, show you guys what they're actually made of. It's pretty impressive. I am so proud and glad that we actually went with recycled material, because it's pretty neat to say that, you know, even though we're using recycled material, but look what we're making with this recycled material. We're making beautiful creations with something that's helping the earth as well. Like, and we use a lot of the plastic, so we are really helping the earth. So it's like yogurt containers and anything plastic, water bottles it's made out of. So they refined the plastic pellets and stuff. I don't know, they do some kind of process to it, but yeah, it's pretty cool. And he said that to me. I'm like, you know what? I'm quite impressed. I like this. Some of the, when you get your squares, some of them will still have the line from being folded up in the package. That'll eventually go away. But I just put the line, if there's a line, I just put it on the back side of the petal. And I'm trying to make sure that my flamingos are facing upwards, but I guess it doesn't really matter. And you make nice pleats, and you get a nice looking flower, or a petal. And you're just going to zip that in. So the zip ties are also weather resistant, and especially the ones I buy. I buy them right from a cable tie manufacturer. They are guaranteed for 10 years. You can get zip ties at the dollar store. They're not great quality. Half the pack will probably break on you. But if that's all you can get, that's all you can get. But the best is to use the 18-pound zip ties. Okay, and they have a much smaller head on them. Isabel uses 4-inch ones. It drives me nuts because you kind of struggle to try and close it and everything. It's like, why do you do that? But that's what she can get. So she uses it, and she uses it well. Me, I would throw them across the room. I would not use them. But the ones I sell, I got 2 manufacturers for the cable ties. And when one manufacturer is sold out, I order from the other one. So if you're ordering from us, you usually get either 6.5 inch or 8 inch. It just depends what manufacturer I got for that week. And these are guaranteed weather resistant as well, so they won't break down in the sun. It took me a while to find really good zip ties. You think it's something so simple, but it took me a while to find these manufacturers, and a half decent price. You know, you don't want to pay a fortune for them, especially if you get the more heavy duty zip ties. They actually cost more too. So you try to avoid, and that's probably another reason Isabel might use 4 inch, because they are a bit cheaper as well. Got a little rip there. Look how pretty this is. That's why I didn't add all kinds of ribbon in it. I wanted to show the actual prettiness of the...
How many wreaths could you make out of one tablecloth then?
Well, if you get the oblong, not the oblong, the rectangle one. Where's my packaging? You can make 2 wreaths out of it.
And then you need one for each color, right?
Well, I got a print, and then I got a solid color.
Yeah.
But the green one, and I took the wrong ones. I didn't even look at them. I just grabbed them off the shelf, and they were round. So the round ones, if you do get the round one, you can make a wreath out of 1. Or 2, sorry, 2 round ones.
You say those are 10 by 10 or 11 by 11?
These are 11 by 11. You can do 10 by 10. Normally people do 10 by 10 because the roll is 10 by 10 and that makes it a square. But I had lots left over. Like, I have a ton left over still. Not enough to make a whole wreath, but I did cut these 11 by 11. So it just gives it a bigger petal. Look how big the actual wreath appears. And it's going outside on my pool gate, or my pool wall. Yeah, the flamingo and the pink are both 11 by 11. Yeah, if you want to watch the beginning, I did it, it's pretty much the same as I did for the fabric, when I cut the fabric. So you're just putting your diamond into a triangle. I just fold this in and kind of pleat it. This is really easy to use compared to poly burlap, and it makes nice little pleats because it's not really thick. Now, I've never used like the really thick tablecloth flannel things. I think they might be a little too thick. I will spray this sign no. Where's my Krylon? With a Krylon spray to seal it. But again, this sign wasn't even expensive either from Craft Outlet. So again, if it lasts the summer, I'm happy. But the Unique in the Creek frames pretty much will last. They're indestructible and will last forever. So don't throw out your frame. Just cut off your tablecloth and reuse your frame.
Or take it to your nearest Unique in the Creek Recycling Center.
Unique in the Creek Recycling Center. Hungry. I'm probably hungry because the doctor said I have to stop eating junk. And I did go grocery shopping. I bought no refined foods. I bought no junk. I'm just so depressed. Oh, did you eat the McCain cake?
I did.
We had McCain cake in the freezer, and I was going to throw it out too because I will eat it. But Dave's like, no, I'll eat it.
This is the type of guy I am.
He's just looking out for my health, right, honey?
I was.
Yeah, I don't want to have a heart attack. And I don't want to take any more pills. So I'm going to do my best. I'm going to try yoga. I don't know how. I've tried it once, yoga. I don't know if you guys, any of you guys do yoga. Actually, Dave went and took the pool cover off. And I still had all those flower ones. I put it up in June on my pool fence. And you guys probably have seen all the pictures. And he just took them down because they were still up. A few of them fell off. But they were up for almost a full year. And right out in the weather.
By this time, they're pretty messed up.
Yeah.
So,
like if I would have took them in after summer, I could have probably put them back up, although the mesh was faded. So, but we don't have the wooden ones anymore, so we don't have to worry about it. This is why I was like in such a hurry to get the plastic. Because you can, you can make a fun wreath like this and put it, like, at a loved one's grave site. And if someone does go low and try and steals it, because that happens at my sister's grave, at least, if they do steal it, you're not out a ton of money, and you can make a really fun wreath. It doesn't have to be a depressing wreath. You can have fun. This is looking really cute. So we have 2 more flamingo here. So anybody have big plans for Mother's Day? Donna, you can do 10 by 10, 11 by 11. You can do whatever you want. Just make it a square. It's just much easier if you make it a square. Especially if you're going to do a petal like I'm folding. Normally we use the deco mesh 10 by 10 or 9 by 10. If you're doing the Dean Michael fold, the 10 by 10 is the best. If you're doing this kind of fold that I did on the outside row on number 1, you can do 9 by 10 because you can't really tell. When you do the Dean Michael fold like this, you kind of can tell because you'll have extra coming out the end. It's just that certain petal just doesn't like to be 9 by 10. If that makes sense. Okay. But I wanted a big wreath because it's going outside, and I just dropped all my tablecloth. So I did 11 by 11. And I still have, even though I bought the round one, I still have a lot of tablecloth left. So I can actually add more petals if I want. How much do I have left here? So I got still this much pink, and these are all folded over. And I got a bunch of flamingo that fell on the floor. So I do have still some extra materials if I need to use or need to add more. Okay. Oh, need one more flamingo. And like I said, my only suggestion is get something heavy just to put at the corner. Fold in that corner and then pleat. If you try and do it with, I should show you, you're trying to chase your tablecloth as you pleat. If you don't have something holding the end. All right, we are on row 3 now. Row 3, I'm going to do another row of flamingos. I think. Or should I do... Oh, my ribbon's not here. Let's see. If I have this behind... Actually, maybe... Just going to see how things look. Hold on. Okay, yeah, I'm going to put another row of flamingo. And then the inside row 4, I'm going to do pink with the ribbon. Now, another way you can do this, you can do it with this petal like I did to begin with. So you have your square, you turn it into a diamond, and just pleat along. Maybe I'll do this row like this. Okay, you got 2 petals now. If it was outside, if it still looks good, yeah. We just know the plastic ones they'll last forever. So this is just like a sunflower fold. Oh, I didn't do that very even, but like I did initially. So I put the bent part, I'll do that again. I put the bent part into the zip tie.
And as the time goes on and everything and the frame gets bent up or broken or everything, make sure you put it back in recycling.
Yeah, like if your frame, you know, you're done with it, it's maybe, I don't know, we've even tried to bend it in half, it will not break.
I mean, over
but
time,
if you're
though.
over time, I don't know, the plastic factory said they'll last forever. But if you do need to throw them out for whatever reason, throw them in the recycling so they can be used again. They will grind all that up again and probably be in a unique and creep frame again. But it's really weird that recycled plastic is more expensive. But the fact that we get to say we're green, I really liked that. And any help to the environment, you know, and I especially like the fact that, you know, we're making beautiful things pretty much out of stuff people threw away. It's kind of cool. So I have the 2 petals, and where I folded it in half, I'm just sticking that into the zip tie. So if you get frustrated with the Dean Michael fold, because sometimes I do, you can just do this one. It's just as nice, and it's a little bit easier. I don't even think I can drink beer anymore. I'm really depressed about this.
Oh, yeah.
Getting old sucks. I don't want to get old.
Feel.
Huh?
So how do you think I feel?
Yeah, but I like my beer and I like my junk. Just because I'm old doesn't mean, I don't know. You think with all the refined foods I eat, I'm preserving myself with all the chemicals. But I think mentally I've come to realize that I have to do it because I am not in the best health to begin with. So this will do a lot of good for my back because I can lose some weight. The pool will be, oh, I did a Dean Michael. I wasn't supposed to. The pool will be open soon so I can go swim.
Sorry, folks, I'll fix her up.
Dave's going to fix me. He's even looking at recipes to lower the blood pressure, and he actually said he even may try some. Dave only eats hamburgers and pizza. And the occasional rice. Fried rice.
I'm not giving that up.
You'll eat a little healthier?
I'll eat a little healthier, but I'm not giving up my pizza.
Well, I don't mind when you eat pizza because I don't even really like pizza, so that doesn't bother me. It's the sweets, the cookies, and you come home with a Tim Hortons muffin for me almost every morning. See, you're an enabler. You can't come home with Tim Hortons muffins in the morning. I know you love me and you're trying to feed me, but the muffins. Plastic prices depend on cost of oil.
That would be a new plastic, I would assume.
Yeah, I think that would be a new plastic, not a recycled plastic. Thanks, Vi, I figured it out. by, like, no, you're doing the wrong petal. I just love this this flamingo tablecloth. This is gonna be so cute. And like I said, you can do a flower center if you want, and not a sign. I just happen to have the sign, and I thought, that'll be perfect.
Turkey burgers are good.
I like veggie burgers too. I have no problem. I love veggies. I love health food. I love it all. It's just more convenient to eat the junk.
Hey, do you know how long it took the match for a carnation?
I never made a carnation. I would assume maybe
Well, you never made a carnation?
16 inches. You wouldn't want to do it because you want more ruffle. So I would assume it would be about 16 inches per piece.
Who did a carnation?
Yeah, there's a few people that did carnation.
Did Monkey do one? 'Cause she's on
No, Monkey didn't do one. Anybody on here do a carnation? Oh, thanks, Paula. She's seen our bumblebee. Oh, I don't know if that was my bumblebee. I haven't made a bumblebee. But people, our fellow creekers, they go on our Pinterest page and.
Because there's wreaths on there that we haven't seen.
Yeah, there's wreaths on here. We're almost at 1 million viewers. 1 million viewers! Are you kidding me? On Pinterest. So we have a Pinterest guru. Her name's Courtney. So she goes on daily and posts your guys' pictures, and then she links them to your Facebook pages. So you guys don't even realize that we're actually doing publicity for you and hopefully getting you sales.
Rose Harvey did? I don't know if she did or not.
Maybe it was Rose. I'm not sure.
Peggy here said I did a carnation.
Oh, did she? Oh, okay,
what
Peggy.
Size, Peggy?
What size did you cut your stuff?
Petal.
Your petals. I was thinking maybe like 16. Now, you wouldn't be able to do a rose with this or fabric material, because if you try and do a rose, it's gonna be flat. So you're just gonna it'll look like toilet paper, because there's no structure to this to give it that bubbled look that the rose needs. Same with the lolly petal. Pretty much the only one it would be ruffles and these sunflower folds. Well, they're not cut enough. How many more do I need? Oh, I did. This one's just a little smaller. This one's smaller, but that's okay. I don't know why I cut it smaller. Last one on this row, and then we do the pink, and then we mount our sign, and we're done. So I'm going to go and find more of this tablecloth, because I'm going to make a bunch of these to put out by my pool, because I really like this pattern.
What I think we should do.
What do you think I should do?
Do a bunch like that, like spinners, and we'll
Spinners.
We'll string a line across the
Oh
pool,
my
so they hang
God.
above the pool and spin.
Oh, yeah, these would be great spinners. You're right. You're so smart.
That's right.
I'm just doing this normal sunflower petal. It's easier than the Dean Michael one. I just wanted to show you both. Okay, so I'm going to use a clothespin for this one, because I need to get my my ribbon wherever it went. Or did I use it all? Oh, here's one.
Yeah, with lights.
What, honey?
Spinners with lights would be cool.
Yeah, that would. Well, they do have. The only thing is they have like flamingo light sets at the dollar store, well, Dollarama. But and they're battery operated, but you have to turn them on and off.
You know what I think is cool?
What's cool?
You put the line across and maybe 4 of them spinner ones across the pool, but in between the spinner ones, take some of those patio lamp and things and hang them in between.
Oh, that would be cool.
I don't know.
That'd be fun.
I try.
I am going to make a Mickey Mouse spinner for the trailer. Alright. So I'm doing pink and just a ribbon. Zip it in. So this ribbon will peek from underneath the sign. I think I need to cut more. So I did get this ribbon at Craft Outlet. And I'm cutting them 12 inches. And I think I'm just going to do every other again.
Oh, okay.
Yes, when I do the spinners, I preload both sides. It's much easier to preload both sides, and then once you got your zip ties all on there, then do one side, flip it over, and do the other side. You'll have a little bit of trouble if you don't preload your zip ties, because you'll have to go through all this mess in here to do the other side. So I did do a video tutorial on it, and that's what I did. So I just sat in my recliner and put in zip ties. Didn't take long. Okay, so I'm going to do every other with.
Can you quickly go down the list of places you can get the boards?
Oh, you can get the boards at, they're back on Amazon. We got the stock in today on Amazon. So you can get them on uniqueinthecreek.com, uniqueinthecreek.ca, Amazon.com.
5 packs.
5 packs on Amazon.com. Like I said, the stock just arrived. And you can get it at Craft Outlet. You can get them at Trendy Tree. You can get them on Etsy at Down Home Crafty Things and Ducks in Row. So there is lots of places you can get them. And we are working on something with a brick and mortar. So you may be able to get them in a store soon.
That's not coming real quick though. But.
No. But we are in talks with a store. A store that starts with M.
Stop.
What?
That's all you have to say about that.
I said a store that starts... Oh, yes, that's all I have to say about that. So soon you will be... We're going to take over the world. No, just kidding. Evil genius taking over the world. Right, lover? One wreath at a time.
Sure.
Alright, I'll put a clip on that one so I can get my ribbon done. What are you cooking for supper?
I'm having breakfast for dinner.
Am I cooking it? Because I don't feel good.
Tell me what you want.
I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want.
I ordered my first board. Does it come with instructions? You want to explain that one?
There is no instructions, but we have hundreds of tutorials, like I'm doing right now, that you can find on our YouTube channel, and they're all categorized. So if you got a flower frame, you just go under the flower frame, in the flower frame library on the YouTube channel. Although our YouTube channel was hacked. Can you believe that? So Tanya's working with YouTube to get it back. You can still access them. She posted the link, but they're still all on Facebook, so you can watch replays.
As well as just about everybody now.
Yeah, there's like, and we have other designers on their Facebook page. We got Monkey's Creations, Sparkles in the ATL, Connie's Wreaths, Down Home Crafty Things, Ducks in Row. Who else is doing it? Shopping to Scale. There's a lot of people doing them now. So, and if you're thinking you can do a live, we have an amazing affiliate program where we actually pay you to do a live. So you can get free stuff, free boards, you get a free t-shirt, you get, Tanya's involved in all that, but I know it's a really good program. Free digital inserts. So if you're not scared to do lives, or if you're even doing, you know, workshops in your town, make sure you check, message us to get onto, get our package for affiliates. Because you can be making some money, not only selling your wreaths, but making some money off us as well. This is going to look really cute. Happy anniversary, Karen.
Wow, congratulations.
Yes, congratulations. 45. That's impressive. I have 45 years married if I add up all 3 husbands.
Yeah. Where do I check it out at, Lauren? I'm not sure.
If you're referring to our videos, you go onto YouTube and just type in Unique in the Creek. Oh, don't be chicken. Everybody was chicken at once to do lives. I used 1 pink tablecloth and 1 flamingo tablecloth. Oh, I need a ribbon. And I cut them 11 by 11. So we want to see our ribbon tail coming out from the bottom of our sign. And like I said, you don't have to put a sign. You can just do a normal, simple, you know, flower center if you want. You don't even have to put ribbon in. I just put ribbon in because it kind of matched my sign.
Ribbon's always wired.
Yeah, most ribbons are always wired. When you're making a wreath, you want to get wired ribbon. You'll curse and swear if you don't. But there's so much fun looking ribbon out there now. I found some really cute ones at AC Moore. Michael's has some cute ones. All the craft stores. Then you got like people online selling them, like Craft Outlet, Trendy Tree, Waterman's Loft, Deco Exchange. They all have really great, good quality ribbons. And like I said, you wouldn't want to use a really, really expensive ribbon if you're going to actually be putting it outside. Because the ribbon, even though I'm going to spray it, it's still material, right? So I wouldn't be using a Dupont ribbon or anything like that in my tablecloth wreath. But this ribbon wasn't expensive. I think it was like, I don't know, $5 or $6 for 10 yards. So not a biggie. And I'm not using a ton of it. Now, really, it would be really cute if I put some more in here and put a big, I don't know, flamingo bow maybe in there. What would you charge after you make this? Well, I spent $2 on tablecloth, and it's $8 for the board, so we're looking at $10. Zip ties, $2. So we got
150.
150?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to put my flowers in. Okay, I'm going to go back and add some flowers. I don't know. You're looking at about $12 worth of material. I don't know. You times it by 3, 36 bucks, 35 bucks. That's pretty fair. Because you know what? Secret is, the people that buy wreaths, they really don't know how to construct the wreaths. That's why they're buying it, right? So they really don't know. You don't tell them it's $1 tablecloth. You know, they may figure it out later by themselves, but
it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't really.
Labor into it.
Yeah, the labor into it. Like, it'll take you about an hour. I've been on here, what, maybe an hour. gabbing away. So like something like this, you're not going to charge 60, 70 bucks. You know, it's only fair. It's dollar store tablecloth. But it's something somebody would pay 35 bucks for to put outside. And you can also say to them, if you buy it from a craft show, you can say, you know, if you bring the board back to me, I can make you a fall one to put on your door.
And you charge for the labor?
And you just charge for the labor and supplies and just minus the board. So you can remarket it. I need one.
Likely this kind of a wreath would probably go into somebody's trailer.
Oh yeah, this is a fun wreath. This is going like.
So you're not going to charge $100
No.
for something.
This is fun wreath. It's going to go outside, or even on a front door would be cute too. It's very summery. And like I said, you can use, you know, the flamingo decor to decorate your outside and make a flower that matches all the decor. Put it on your fence. Yeah, you put your time in for cutting it. It's about a half an hour to cut all this. Not even. If you have the correct, you know, tools, it doesn't take long. So, and usually it's 3 times what your supplies are worth. Now, of course, if you're a novice wreath maker, you know, I'm not going to pull the wool over your eyes. You know, if you're a novice wreath maker, you're not going to charge, I would charge 2.5 until your skills are like come up to par, sort of say. So somebody like, I don't know, somebody like Monkey or myself, we could charge a little bit more than somebody that's just been wreathing for maybe the past 3 or 4 months. But that person past 3 or 4 months, if you can get 35 bucks for it, and you only put 12 bucks into it, you had a good time making it, and you keep making more, by the time you get to fall, you can charge the 3 times because your skills are much better now. And you wouldn't believe the difference between, you know, you start in the spring and then by the time you get to the fall, what your wreaths look like, there's a big difference.
And here's the important thing, business people usually say, when somebody says, how much is it worth or how much will you sell it for?
Whatever.
The answer is whatever somebody's willing to pay for it.
Whatever someone's willing to pay for it.
That's the basic answer.
Yeah. But I don't like to, because you don't want your wreath sitting around either. So you really have to judge, you know, okay, I've only been in business a couple months. My skills may not be as good as, you know, Lori's or whatever. By the fall, your skills would be as good as mine. So.
Or better.
And you also have to charge what your area is willing to pay. You know, a wreath that you're going to sell in Dallas, say like a big city, those people probably tend to have a little bit more money than a small town. So you also have to think about that. You're not going to want to, you know, if you know your small town is not going to pay $100 for a wreath, you're not going to want to put $100 worth of, or $60 or $70 worth of supplies in a wreath, and you know it's not going to sell. You know, you don't want your wreath sitting around, unless you're making it for yourself. If you're making it for yourself, then sky's the limit. Oh shoot! I cut a ribbon. I didn't even need it. Pay attention, Laura.
Vi's telling you what to do. Vi's watching.
Vi, are you watching? Good girl. I usually figure it out after a while. Alright, now hopefully my sign will. If my sign doesn't cover the board, I'll probably put 4 more petals in.
How big are you cutting the ribbon?
The ribbon's 12 inches. I cut it at 12 inches. You can cut it a little longer if you want to see more of the flamingo ribbon.
You spray it. You said you'd spray it with.
Yes, I'm going to spray it with this stuff. So it's a UV protectant. They have another stuff on the market by the same brand, but it's got a blue top. And this one's just for UV, so to prevent your mesh from fading and everything. The one with the blue top, it prevents fading and it seals So you can find it on Amazon. I did post a couple links a while back on the Amazon one. I do have a Krylon one that is a clear sealer and UV protectant. So I might put it on this one. I haven't figured out yet. Okay, let me see. Where's my sign? If I can see the board. Okay, so I'm going to put some, in here. Just so I don't want to see any of the board. So, it's just another 4. I'm really loving this. I'm really digging it, hun.
Are you?
I'm digging it. Thanks, bye. I hope I'm answering everybody's questions as we're going.
I think so. I think.
Okay, a lot of it is the size.
Between me and everybody else.
Okay, cool.
Everybody gets answered, I hope.
I try and look. I get so in my zone that I don't even look up in the comments. I'm bad for that.
What's the name of that spray? That was.
Oh, this one? You can get this one on. I bought this one actually at Hobby Lobby. It's called Sun Guard, and it extends the life of your outdoor products. And it's for like, it's clear, non-yellowing, protects against color fading, peeling, cracking, poly resin, wood, metal, cement, plastic. So this is plastic. We could spray this on there, no problem. But it's plastic. The only thing I would worry about would be this fabric, but if I spray that on the ribbon, it should last the summer as well.
Those are 8-inch ties or 6?
These are, I think these ones are 6. 6 or 8. Alright, let's see what I have left over here from scraps. So I have all these rounded pieces because I've got a round tablecloth. Let's see. Oh, I have some pink one. I think my pink one was an actual square. So I'm just going to cut. I need 4. And this is going to be a 10. That's not a real square. All kinds. So this is why if you pick, make sure you check to make sure you got the rectangle one. Okay, I need a cutting tool. I am like the messiest crafter known to man. Seriously.
Some of these I just answer out loud because it's easier than printing it. The small boards should be next week, and then we'll send them out to Amazon, and then they'll be on Amazon.
Yes.
Right now, the small boards are off the site.
Yeah, we don't have the wood ones on the site right now because they are coming out in plastic.
Should be
within next week or early next week. So, and we did that because when we sold the flower boards and the character boards in wood up and right until the plastic came, and we had a lot of people upset because they had just ordered the wood and didn't know it was coming in plastic, and they were upset because they wanted the plastic. So now we just take it off a week before on the website, and that way nobody can really complain. Oh, I should have did that shorter. Improvise. I just want to see my ribbon. And this is just a filler, pretty much, so we don't see the board when I put the sign on. So this one, I did cut it 10 by 10. I'm going to cut 8 by 8 because I don't want to, I just want the pink to peek through. Did you guys watch Isabel last night making the flag? Guys, this flag she was doing was amazing. She's finishing it tonight because her stars weren't dry, but she used 2 tree boards. Like what? And it turned out fabulous. So I can't wait to see the finished thing tonight. That's gonna be awesome. So these ones I just did 8 by 8. Because I do want to see my flamingo ribbon. There we go. That's better. And you really won't see that. I just don't want the board to be seen. And as soon as our YouTube channel is back into our hands, I will load all these videos that I've done in the past week or 2 on there. But there's no sense putting them on yet until we get that all straightened up. Okay, one more. One more.
You tried the zip tie gun before, haven't you?
I've tried the zip tie gun. They just keep breaking on me. They're cheap. I use my needle nose pliers when my hands are sore. My hands aren't too bad today. All right, one more, and then we're gonna put our sign on, and we are donezo. Yeah, the fish one was cool. I just, somebody did an owl. There's just so much you can do with these things. What the heck?
Amy and Dan.
What's that?
Good fish.
Yeah, Amy Rose Wreath. Or was it Amy Rose Crafts? Anyways.
Think of it as the Dan show.
Well, Dan likes to take over.
I can't understand a person like that.
Yeah, right. Amy puts him in his place though. Yeah, she did a fish. Okay, now my back is killing me. I'm glad I'm almost done. Now I just added the pink there so we don't see any of the board. And I might as well use it because I was just going to throw the rest out. Alrighty. My cuts are not the best. Okay, now I'm going to put this aside. I'm going to show you. I'm going to mount this.
Did you get then a Dollar Tree or Dollar Round?
This, the tablecloth? Dollar Tree.
Is somebody wanting to get a package there you can sell? Or?
Yep. Where'd it go? Ooh.
She kept giving me a look. I love Dan. He's cool.
Alright, there's the packaging. And it is in the seasonal section. So it is a Piva, it says Piva with flannel backing tablecloth. Mine is oval. If you can, get the oblong one. And if you can really scoop it up, get the 52 by 108. You can do 2 wreaths with that one.
Isn't that French?
What?
The nappy?
The nappy? Yeah, that's French.
Didn't you just say it's a tablecloth nappa?
No.
Oh.
So I grabbed the wrong one. I grabbed an oval 52 by 70. And I could even got a big 52 by 108. I could probably done 2. But that's it. And they're in, like I said, in the seasonal section, you know, where they have all the summer dishes and everything.
Are you putting the flowers in?
Oh yeah, my flowers. I don't know if I need them. I think I like it like this. Let's see. Let me cut one and see what we got. Where should I put? Let me see. I'm just going to try and slip this up.
Electric scissors and yet they can be used on mesh.
Oh, actually looks a little bit pretty. In between the, where's my sign? Stick my thing there. Where'd my sign go? Okay. Be gone with this. This is off. Go. Be gone. Here's my sign. Now I'm not going to glue it like that. I'm going to bring it up so it's not squishing my petals. I'm just going to see if these flowers will look cute. Hibiscus.
Is that a flannel back? Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Is it flannel back?
Yeah. Now we want it to go I don't want it to cover my flamingos. Let's see. What do you guys think? Flowers or no flowers? Or where should I put the flowers?
Oh.
What?
Alice, hello, just wanted to tell you that all my wreaths are hanging in the craft there. That my friend just opened. She contacted me. She's opening tomorrow. I'm so happy for her and grateful she contacted me.
Oh, awesome.
Hope to sell them all.
I'm going to put some little flowers in. I kind of like it. Gives it that.
She likes them on the side.
Yeah. Okay. Skip it. Now I'm going to do them in threes. I like to do everything in threes when I come doing floral. Now I don't do a lot of floral, like I'm like not superstar or anything. So I'm just going to take and these I just got at the dollar store. So again, if they get ruined in the weather, I'm not too concerned. But I'm just going to wrap one stem around the other two. Okay, and one just like that. Okay, and I think I'm going to clip this one out because I'm going to stick my flower into this zip tie. Sorry guys, I forgot about my flowers, but I wasn't sure if I was going to use them, but I think I kind of like them. I just don't want it to cover my flamingo ribbons. Okay. That looks kind of cute. Alrighty. They're zipped in. Pull that back up. Covers the greenery. And no, the sign's going to cover it too. Make sure you can still see them. Yep. And I think I'm going to put one kitty corner right down there. Actually, where's the top of my flower? Yeah, make sure when you're putting a sign on, you make sure you know where your top is, because this is where your hanging hole is. So this is the top. You don't want to put your sign on upside down. That wouldn't be good. So I am going to go kitty corner right in this one and do another 3 flowers. Again, I just got these. These are not high quality flowers. I just got them from Dollarama or Dollar Tree. But it's a cute little touch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm missing a flower. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. So if you buy one stem, I'm just going to put 3 on. And I'm doing one longer than the others. There we go. Booful! It's booful, honey. Booful. Wrap it around. Now you can put a dollop of glue on there after you get it zip tied in as well. Oh, I have to stand. Move this one down. Okay, I'm going to put it right here. So I'm just going to take that zip tie out. Put a new one in. I'm hungry. I'm hangry. I'm hangry, honey.
Are you?
Are we having breakfast for supper?
I don't know, you gotta go soon.
What time is it?
26.
Is it really? Oh, shoot. I got this done pretty fast, though. I don't even know what time I came on. 4? Okay, sticking this here. Alright, zip it, pull it tight. Got my needle nose. We're good. Now you can add a little bit of glue just to the stems so it doesn't come out. Okay, we're good. And then once the sign's on, we'll pull these flowers out so you'll be able to see it. Alright, I think I love it. Now let's put our sign on and we're done. Where's my top again? Right here.
How many 11 by 11 things did you cut?
1, 2, 3, 4. There's 8 on the outside. 16 is 24 plus 8.
32.
32. Another 8
And 40.
and 4. Well, the 4 ones I just did like 8 by 8. So 44. And I used 2 tablecloths. I used the one flamingo and then I used just a solid pink. Now I'm going to take this styrofoam. You might want to come up now, hon. Now this styrofoam block I just got at Dollar Tree as well. It's in the floral section. I'm just going to cut it down. Now I use Gorilla Glue and I'm quite happy with Gorilla Glue. It does really well in our climate, which doesn't get, you know, it's not super, super hot like Arizona or anything, but if you're in a really super hot area, you might want to use E6000. Sorry, I'm just so thirsty today. I'm drinking my sparkling water. So I got my Gorilla Glue. Now I am going to cut this down. Now I don't want my sign very high, but I do want to lift it off the petals so it doesn't squish everything down. So I'm thinking maybe a 2-inch piece. Yeah, about 2 inches. So I'll just put it on my mat. No, maybe 1 inch. I'm going to cut 1 inch just with a knife.
And make sure you get your best chef knife from the kitchen.
This is not my best chef knife. Now if you have a styrofoam cutter, it's way easier. Which I am looking at getting.
And I can see right here that it's crooked.
I know.
Okay.
I got a trim. But I'm also cutting it in half. Smarty pants. Alright, so let me see. I put that on. Make sure where my top is, because I don't want my sign crooked. Although this looks cute, even with it crooked. See? I just put a little styrofoam, and I'm going to glue my sign right here, and it's not squishing.
I use the bread knife. I use electric
Well,
carving
there you
knife.
go. See, everybody's like me. Let's see if I maybe this. No, I think this one's good enough. Now, I can't put it straight across because that's where I put my flowers. I need it a little bit higher. I am getting one of those heat styrofoam cutters. I'm just too cheap.
Gina says like electric carving knife. Those are great. That's what they use for cutting the foam.
Yeah, where's ours? We had an electric carving knife.
I don't know what happened to it. But that's what they use for in like reupholstering everything. They use it for the foam and everything.
Yeah. Oh, that's better. Perfect. That was 2 inches. I cut 2 inches. And it's not squishing anything. You can see my flowers coming out the side here. And my flowers come out here. I wish I made these ribbons a little bit longer, but meh. Because you don't see these ones, but you see these ones. I'll have to pull them out. All right, we're good.
I think the flowers are a good choice.
You? Thank you, honey. I'm glad you think so. Okay. This is, I'm just plopping a whole bunch of glue in as it sizzles. Now again, I'm using Gorilla Glue sticks. I would not suggest, if you're going to mount a sign like this, using the cheap glue sticks, because they'll probably just, once it gets hot, it'll probably, although it is styrofoam and hot glue mesh well together, but you could have the possibility of it falling off because the glue melted. Are we loving this cute little wreath that costs us a few dollars? Well, if you don't add the sign, if you add a sign, I think I don't even know how much I paid for this, $4 or $5. But you, like I said, you can just put a center in there like a normal flower. Okay, now I'm going to put glue on the top. And you could use E6000, which I have no idea where it is. Probably down in the craft dungeon. That's a lot of glue. They ain't going nowhere. Hold it down. Have my flowers peeking out there. My little hibiscuses. Actually pretty cute. I have some more here. I could, but I don't know. I don't want to put too much on. I don't want it to be too busy. I just want it to be fun looking.
I like that the way it is.
I like it right the way it is too. There's not too much on it. It's not too busy. And just keep it holding on there.
Pull that one flower and just kind of pull it over the sign. So
Which one, babe? This one?
the one at the top. You just pull it over the sign a bit. So it looks like it's growing into the sign.
Like this? Like that?
Yeah.
That's cute. Can make this one come in like this. I usually put something heavy on there and I just let it sit for a bit.
You know what would look really cute?
What would look really cute?
Just because my whole miniature world thing that I really think is cute. But if you got a little fairy sitting and sit it up at the top corner of the sign.
A fairy?
Yeah, you know.
What's a fairy got to do with flamingos?
The little miniature. Well, put it in a bathing suit then.
Actually, I have a little flamingo, a little resin flamingo downstairs,
Yeah.
and he's holding a drink. I should put it up here.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I think I will. Run down and get it, honey. No, I'll get it. You'll probably never find it.
I'll never find it.
Okay, let's take down. Oh, make sure everybody gets into the Mother's Day one. We're going to be doing that on Sunday night at 8 o'clock. Hopefully this glue is dry. And that's on there. I love Gorilla Glue. Put it on our mirror. Oh my gosh, I'm loving this. And it's made with tablecloth. Oh, now I wish I had this bolt or this.
See, every time I do this, I gotta get up and move the
This
camera.
ribbon a little bit longer, but that's okay.
Jen's on here. She says, "I know where the flamingo is."
Who is Jen? Where's the flamingo, Jen? The one that's holding a cocktail. So I'm gonna see if I can get under there, and I'm gonna put new ribbon in there, make it a little longer, because I wasn't planning on.
I just seen somebody asked a question. They said, "Please," so I gotta go back and see what it was.
I'm going to add a little bit of glue
Just zooming into it there.
right there, so my flower stays. You can see it.
That one fabric.
Which one?
Why is it when I get use code to order, I get told I've used it already? I don't know. You have to talk to Tanya.
If it's Canadian, or Canadian probably, you can only use it once.
Please tell about material used.
It is
Oh, somebody answered plastic tablecloth.
plastic tablecloth from the Dollar Tree. Now Dollar Tree's going to run out of things, but like I said, they have Hawaiian ones, they have sea creature ones, and they have the solid colors.
Turn off this light so you
Okay, they have the solid colors that match all the different patterned ones. So, oh my gosh, I absolutely. Now, would you know that was made out of a Dollar Tree? And it was only like $13 or $14 to make, including the sign. That is awesome. Alrighty, what is everybody thinking? Thank you, Charlene. I know, isn't it really pretty? It's fun. So I'm gonna stick that outside by my pool, maybe on my pool gate, because it's really cute. And
I think you need to put the flamingo on it first.
you think I should put the flamingo with the drink on it?
Right on the corner of it at the top.
Okay, well, I'll run down after and get the flamingo. It's just this little resin thing, and it's got little wiggly legs. I think I'll put him right here, drinking a cocktail.
I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be really cute. Great, I'm glad you guys loved it. So, there you go. Stop messaging me. I just showed you now. I'm just kidding. No, I was getting a lot of messages out. How do you make your tablecloth wreath?
Can you just do a rundown once more about the board? More together.
The boards you can get. Oh, and I didn't show the back. Ooh, there's the back, nice and neat, so you don't have to cover it up.
Oh, just hold it up. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, and nothing's gonna scratch. 100% recycled plastic. Our zip ties are plastic, our tablecloth plastic. The only thing I would be worried about is the ribbons and the sign, but I'm gonna spray those before I put it outside.
And where did you get the sign from?
The sign I got from Craft Outlet, but I believe Waterman's Loft has one. I'm not sure if Deco Exchange has one. Trendy Tree might have them. I just bought it because I like flamingos. I had no idea what I was going to use it for until I seen the flamingo tablecloth. And I'm like, okay, I know exactly what I'm going to use it for now. These little hibiscus things is just one stem of them from Dollar Tree, so that's another $1. And the ribbon I got from Craft Outlet, but you can, I've seen them at AC Moore, Hobby Lobby. Flamingos are in right now, so you can pretty much get anything flamingo, or pineapples, or Hawaiian.
Okay, quick rundown where you get the boards.
Boards, get them. UniqueInTheCreek.com, UniqueInTheCreek.ca for the Canadians, Amazon.com, we're back in stock. Craft Outlet, they have they still have tons, but they got another skid coming next week. Down Home Crafty Things on Etsy. Ducks in Row, so Ducks NROW on Etsy. And Luscious Lobbies in the UK.
Did you say Trendy Tree?
Trendytree.com, sorry, I forgot. Trendy Tree for sure. They may have the sign, so I would check Craft Outlet and Trendy Tree, and then you can buy all your stuff at once. And yeah, that's it. So you can do so many things with these things. It's just
Okay,
crazy.
move your head for a second. Somebody wants to focus on the wreath.
Shoot, I love it. I have to go get my little flamingo. I'm going to change this ribbon so it's a little longer,
Okay.
and this ribbon.
Okay, move out of the picture.
Oh. All right, I'm going then. You guys don't love.
No.
I'm not feeling the love.
No, somebody just wants to see it. Okay.
Isn't it cute?
What are what called? Sorry, Gina. What are what called?
They are called. This one's the large flower board. We have the large flower board. We have the character board. We have the tree board. We have the small flower board coming next week in plastic. The mold is on its way. This as well was made on a large frame, but this is all fabric with a felt center. So I showed you guys how to do that the other day. It's a yellow ladybug I used, but this one I made for Mother's Day giveaway. And yeah, that's it. Dollar Tree. Love the Dollar Tree. Okay guys, I gotta go get ready. I have to go out with my oldest to look for an apartment. Anyways, we will talk to you guys all later. Isabel's finishing up her flag tonight. I don't know if there's any other lives tonight.
Isn't Monkey?
I think Monkey's doing one, but it's not Unique in the Creek, so I can't share it. But Monkey's doing one at 8 o'clock as well, Eastern Standard Time. Go have her a look because she does amazing ones. She's not doing Unique in the Creek tonight, but that's okay. Watch her style. That's it. Okay, guys. Love you all. And talk to you soon. Bye.